What's up, everyone? I'm Josh from our talk show, and on our 1-year anniversary, we gave away a $50 Amazon gift card, and it's that time again. To finish off 2020, if we hit 1,000 subscribers by December 31st, 2020, we will be giving away a $75 Amazon gift card. All you have to do to enter is like, subscribe, and put hashtag our talk show in the comments below and on any of our social medias. Once again, we hit 1,000 subscribers, then we will be giving away a $75 Amazon gift card. So we announced the winner on January 3rd or 4th, whatever that Tuesday is, to one lucky subscriber. So stay tuned. Hello everyone, welcome back to our talk show. We would like to welcome back Justin, the host of Underground Radio.
Horror radio.
Horror radio. Either way, it's
some
underground.
Watch some asshole from Underground Radio is like, what the fuck? You stole my show? No, bro.
I'm glad you think that someone from Underground Radio is watching us.
If it was on OnlyFans, it'd be called Horror Radio.
You're not wrong. Or Twitch.
Or Twitch.
Yeah, it's a thought program. I mean, sorry, I can't say it anymore. Think. Sorry. I'm in rare form today. Sorry.
No.
So, how was your guys' weekend?
Very good.
Not that I'm hosting this, but how was it?
Not that I'm hosting.
I worked, but I heard you had a good weekend over at the comic book store.
No, I was tired. I had tired. I was there like over 12 hours. No, it's fine. We had over at Past, Present, Future. They had the original Red Ranger, and Zordon.
Wasn't the original Red Ranger from Japan?
That's right. The
original American
1993 American Red Ranger. See,
right.
People, the truth is, I'm not going to lie to you. All the Power Ranger footage was in Japan. And all the white people footage was in America. And that's all there was.
It's true.
They really had half the show.
It's very true.
Super Sentai.
Except the Japanese had better color grading.
Dude, did you know in Japanese that the trainee, the Yellow Ranger, was a dude?
That's why she's not wearing a skirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was the Pink Ranger wearing a skirt? I couldn't
Yes.
tell.
That's why she's not wearing a skirt and she has balls.
The Red Ranger didn't mention that. He's like, yeah, the dude had his package.
I wanted to ask Jason that. It's like, hey, why did your package look better when you were a Power Ranger versus when you were just in your normal clothes?
Why were you looking?
Huh?
Why were you looking in his regular clothes? I can understand the spandex.
That's all you can see.
The red, but if you think about it, after like watching the show again, I realized that the Power Rangers from Japan and stuff, they're way smaller. You know what I mean? Dude, Jason's arms back in the day was like this. I mean, they're like Hulk Hogan level fucking big. So there's no, I didn't really think about it when I was younger, but yeah, the footage doesn't sync. I'm like, that dude's too big to be wearing that.
It's okay. The Turbo Ranger just grows up, the blue one, when he was a kid. So.
Nobody cares. I hate that kid. I hate his name Justin too. I'm like, who the fuck is this goofball?
You know, he's like a USC. He's gonna fight the kid version of the Red Ranger when they all became kids again. And they had to get the Zero Crystals.
Yeah, stop watching.
They're gonna fight each other.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Is it Jason David Frank?
No.
Nah, good fuck.
He was a UFC fighter.
He was, yeah.
Oh, right.
Was he in UFC or just MMA?
I think it was MMA.
Yeah.
He just likes fighting.
He just likes fighting.
All right, let's jump into the show.
Oh, right. Because of Thanksgiving this week, today's question of the day is, what are you thankful for?
Oh, man.
You're thankful for, oh, man?
Well, this is a loaded question. I'm thankful for a lot of things.
That's a loaded question. It's very simple.
Thankful for so much. You know, my family, you guys, my wife. You know, that's the best answer that doesn't get me in trouble. So that's.
Okay. Usually it's boobs.
He's not wrong, folks. He's not wrong.
He is not wrong.
Normally it is boobs. Like if you asked me if my wife wasn't watching, it'd be boobs. I like boobs.
All types.
All types. That's like people go, are you a boob or an ass guy? And it's like, I just like the female form. You know?
Yeah.
Even on an ugly bitch, you can find at least one nice thing about her.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like, don't be so picky.
Until they start talking and they're rude too, then it's a total turn off. I'm like, get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Well,
Listen,
it's
and I
not
hate
Little
to-
Mermaid. Okay.
Right. I hate to be. I don't want to be sexist or anything, but
No, but I'm talking about if they're mean, and that's just nobody likes a mean person.
if they have a vagina, they're mean. one way or the other.
Slow down! Don't beat us.
One way or the other. Like it happens. You know?
They have a vagina.
But it's not to say that we don't deserve
Oh
it.
man, I had a picture too for the Red Ranger.
Right.
See, look at that. There it is.
You're just putting up Red Ranger pictures.
I forgot I had it.
That's what happens when you leave a child in control of
That's true.
the board.
So Justin, what are you thankful for? Okay.
Anyway, next question. No. I'm thankful for my dog, and she keeps me sane. My wife. All my
How the
stuff.
dog was first.
Dog
My
then
wife's
wife.
in there.
Dog then
Like,
wife.
oh,
You know
it's
the
all
rules.
same.
They had rights
the
first
same,
anyway.
Thankful for friends and family. Thankful for all my stuff that I bought.
We went down to one viewer. It's
You're
fine.
already at one. No, just the normal stuff. This year's been tough to be thankful for most things, I guess. I'm thankful that, things are still going. The world's still turning, so that's important.
2020 is almost over.
God, I'm still waiting for the final boss. Like, what's gonna happen in next month? Like, Santa's
Trump
real and
fuses with
fucking
his
murders
vice president,
people.
becomes the ultimate boss.
Thankful for Morbius, the living vampire. He's cool. Right?
Oh god. Where's Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter when you need him?
Right?
Jesus.
I still think Buffy would fuck him up. By the way, is it okay to say that Buffy is still fucking hot? Like, even now? Like, she's
Yeah,
like
I think she's still married to what's his name,
Freddie
Prinze
Prinze?
Jr.
Yeah. Now, he aged the fuck out quick. He's old looking now, but she isn't.
It's all that stress from working on WWE.
Well, you gotta watch. Some people age well. Denzel Washington,
Which don't
Morgan
Keanu.
Freeman,
Eddie Murphy,
Eddie Murphy,
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle.
Chappelle, yeah.
fucking.
All just black.
Well, no,
No.
the dude from
Keanu's
Oh wait,
not
Richard Gere,
Captain Kirk,
Sean
or is it
Connery,
Picard?
well, Picard.
Which one's the fucking the bald guy? I can't
Picard.
remember.
Patrick
What's-
Stewart.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart.
Sir
Ryan
Patrick.
Reynolds.
Yeah, but they believe that motherfucker drinks blood of children. to
Wrestler
stay young.
Stone Cold still looks the same.
You know what? No.
And he
If you
still
look
has
on his podcast now,
Rock.
you look closely, he's starting to get the droopy.
I know, but
a
they're
little
still in
bit.
shape though. He's still
Yeah,
has
he's of course
fucking.
they are.
He ain't got knees no
Undertaker.
more.
By the way,
Undertaker.
Undertaker just retired,
Retired.
at 30 years.
Yeah.
That's a long fucking time wrestling.
Did you see Big Show got his own show on Netflix?
No, I didn't want to watch that shit.
Oh man, it was good.
I was just discussing with one.
It actually wasn't that bad.
Oh yeah, they had the other wrestlers on there. McFoley. They had
Yeah, McFoley, Rikishi.
and the other guy.
I don't know.
I think it was 3, right?
It was a bunch of them.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, I was talking with my coworker about wrestling and how I don't think they can do anymore. That when we were growing up from like this 70s to like basically 2005, we had a great storylines. We had the Attitude Era. We had all that great shit. And like, what else can you give us now? Like, we had kidnapping marriages. We had Rated R Superstar. We had Stone Cold. We had
Oh,
the
you
Rock and
remember-
Sock connection with Mankind.
You remember
First
the
Hell in the Cell.
remember the big scandal between Triple H and
Yeah.
whatchamacallit's daughter?
Yeah, he kidnapped her and married her. That was the whole storyline. Like, they had
Right.
good entertainment
You want to know what
storylines.
the storyline was?
They were dating in real life.
Yeah, they were fucking in real life.
Well,
and
yeah,
then,
actually-
and then they needed a way to get married on screen. So
Well,
they're like,
yeah,
"Whoa,
Vince finally said yes
Vince
because it
finally-
was against the rules.
Yeah.
against the rules. We fucking gonna tell Triple H. Triple H, whoop your ass.
Well, now you have no money. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Like,
No,
Well,
Vince is
he
in good
played
shape
the
too,
long game,
though.
and look where he is now. He played the long game, and now
He did play
is
the
the
long
king.
game. I'm going to stay in this business.
him and the wife are running it now, aren't they?
Was Shane
No,
aged?
Vince is still running
No,
it.
he's
That's
still
why
alive.
things are gone to shit.
He's still worried about
Vince
the
is
whole
out of
business
touch,
thing.
bro.
I saw an interview with him and Stone Cold on that podcast they had.
Vince is a
Yeah.
creator, though. He's not. That's the problem. Like, he's not a businessman. He makes stories.
But not anymore.
You know.
He's they went straight kid friendly or family friendly on WWE.
How are
now
you
it's
family
gotten a little
friendly?
bit better. But okay, so what about this then? So Vince McMahon in WWE is like, hey, even though there's a pandemic going on, there's nobody in the arena except for all these visual screens.
That's horrible.
Like, you can't make money on the side though, even if you don't use your wrestling name. You can't go on Twitch.
Nope.
You can't go on, and that's ridiculous.
Except for The Rock, because now he owns that name. He got it from Vince, but everyone else.
Yeah, but he doesn't count. But I'm talking about like this chick just got fired.
Well, yeah, John Cena doesn't own his name. Vince owns John Cena's name. His real name.
No, John Cena's name is John Cena. That's his
no,
real
but
name.
he went on a talk show saying that Vince owns it because they marketed it.
Oh.
So The Rock had the same thing, but The Rock, Vince gave The Rock his name. He gave it like out of contract, so that's why he can still use Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Because The Rock asked for it.
Yeah, he did. He asked for it. Stone Cold can use his name.
All right.
So what do you do? What do you think though? Like, do you think that it's fair?
That reporter got fired for going. What's it called? From just a news anchor got fired for being in a movie. Adam Sandler's movie, Who Be Halloween.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So it was read your contract. At the same time, it's the people's fault for not reading your contract correctly, especially when you use your real name. Like, you should have better management. Like when the Big Show came to WWE from the WCW, he made more money than the rest of them because he had better business.
I
got a reverse thing though. Go ahead, DJ.
I think
Sorry.
He's sitting there.
It's away from the mic.
It's still loud.
All right, go.
Yeah. You're here. I can karate chop you in the throat.
Technical difficulties.
No, I think names should be like thorough thought should be put into a name, right? Even if you give it to yourself or whatnot, just like a gamer tag. You know, you have to think thousands of people are going to call you by your gamer tag, the first bit of your gamer tag, whatnot. You know, so if you just put your name and birth date.
That's me. But at the same time, people like Will Smith, when he did Fresh Prince, what's his name? Carlton's characters, or actors, you better pick a name that they're all going to
remember.
He's always like, Will. And they will. Like Dwayne, yeah, when you heard that Dwayne Johnson was going to be a movie star, you're like, who? Oh, The Rock.
Yeah, right.
See? Or you still call Matt Smith the Doctor. It's what they go into their character and what they choose to be. That's why John Cena picked John Cena.
That's why I'm Justin McPatches. Because
they're going to call you by something, might as well call you by your name.
I don't care what you call me, as long as you don't call me late for dinner.
That's the one thing you're not late for.
Ever. Nope.
So what's today's charity, DJ?
All right. So today's charity is feedingsouthflorida.org. Feedingsouthflorida.org is the largest, most effective food bank serving Palm Beach, Broward, Miami-Dade counties.
Monroe.
Monroe
counties.
I've never heard of Monroe County.
It's down south.
More than 98% of all donations are put back into the community.
Yes, in light of Thanksgiving this week, we did a food charity.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense.
It does, right?
Food charity.
Food charity.
Food, a lot of families needing Thanksgiving.
Do the whole canned donations and feeding the homeless.
And there's always banks and stuff. You can go volunteer time and do all kinds of stuff. So keep that in mind, folks.
Unless you just want to have a virtual Thanksgiving because of this pandemic.
Feedingsouthflorida.org. The link will be below.
That is correct.
I'll be playing Smite.
So what are you doing for Thanksgiving, Justin?
Playing Smite. Because I got nothing else to do. No, really. I mean, we're not normal. Okay, so normally what we do is we usually just go down and go to Jupiter and see Mom and stuff. But this year, because of everything that's gone on, my wife's like, "Yeah, no, we're not seeing anybody."
So it's a perfect excuse not to see your mother.
I guess. I mean,
can't go COVID.
Well, it's not that.
Under
it's
10,
just,
bro.
I mean, we're not doing anything. We're having dinner here. It's nice. I got to be at the store 6 a.m. on Friday. Not that there's any sales going on. I would just say if you were curious enough to wonder if there was a sale where you can get a bunch of stuff for really cheap at a store that sells statues and comics and dice and magic cards, I would say go at 6 a.m. Officially. Unofficially.
So
you're going to go volunteer at 6 a.m.?
Well, yeah, because we're having a opening at 6 a.m. Not a sale.
Was that past, present, future again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
We'll
there's
wake
not
up
a
super
sale
early to
going
get that
on.
exclusive comic.
Sure, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I'm confused.
Can't say much. I
How you
can't say it is.
confused?
Definitely a thing, though.
It's a thing. It's nerds.
All right. Well, but hold on. So wait. Rewind. I have questions.
What's the question?
Okay, so your wife doesn't want to do anything for Thanksgiving because of COVID and stuff like that, which is totally understandable. But Saturday, you went and stood in a small comic store with 30 nerds.
Yes.
To meet the.
You know
I'm
why?
just trying to. I'm just right because like Thanksgiving, it's your family. You can probably vet them a little bit better. Like, hey, have you been sick? Right, and if they have been sick, like you can't come to Thanksgiving.
Well, technically, everyone in the store had masks, and when you're eating,
everybody
you don't
had
have
masks,
a mask.
and I made sure that everybody in fucking line was 6 feet apart. There's X's. I'm like, yo, go up there.
Don't you dare get the Red Ranger sick.
I just see him walking. Hey, he grabbed the ruler like with Biden. Fucking.
No, we have
Back the
X's out
fuck
for a
up.
reason, and I could kind of. Hey, it's still safer than going to Walmart or Target. I'm not gonna fucking lie.
That's why I don't go to them motherfuckers either.
I don't know. How's the flea market? Is it super packed at the flea market, like where people are, or is it like
Legally,
the
I can't
fair,
say.
I was like, I'm safe because I can stand behind my booth. All I got to reach out, grab some money.
Oh yeah, they're 6 feet apart. We're doing pretty good
You
business.
got a booth. What do you got? What are you selling? What do you got?
Oh, I just got random bits and.
His family gives him stuff, and he's like, "I need to make a profit."
Yeah.
I got an
been-
eBay store now, but
You-
I've been nothing but
Whoa.
scammed.
I like how the marketing, everyone on the news is talking about how you need to have a virtual Thanksgiving, but Black Friday is going fucking crazy. Like,
Right.
make sure you don't stay with your family because it could be a pandemic, but next morning you can crowd yourself in the fucking entrance of Walmart.
Make sure we get in that line for them TVs.
I don't think they're doing it like that this year. Both Walmart.
Well, I
and
hope it's not
Target
online because we
have
saw what
been
happened
doing-
there.
Have been doing
Online Black Friday.
like Black Friday like every day in the store and different stuff. Like it's been different. It's way different. Now the mall, I don't know what the mall's gonna do. I'm
What's
sure
a
that's
mall?
gonna be nuts.
Amazon?
They still have malls?
Yes, dying malls.
Their rent must
Malls
be
that dreaded sundown.
expensive.
Oh man, poor Christmas Santas.
The virtual on the
There
iPad.
wasn't one. There was the whole setup and just like fake reindeer moving, but there was no Santa.
Well, there's going to be a virtual Santa.
No, because COVID.
There's going to be a virtual Santa.
How weird is it to have Santa with a mask on? Like that's
His beard to cover it.
what happened, Santa?
Well, you
Aren't you
can't be
magical?
sitting
You
on
can't
his lap.
magically get sick.
You can't sit on him.
You're not Lucky Charms. This isn't magically delicious.
It's teaching kids not to get Santa sick.
Sorry, kids. Christmas is canceled.
Christmas
Santa
is
got
fucked,
COVID.
Santa.
He's just handing out masks for Christmas.
Here you go, little
Why
Timmy.
is he the iron lung?
You either get coal or COVID masks.
COVID cold.
COVID cold.
Oh wow, that sucks. All right, we need to head into viral news.
First viral news is Deadpool 3 moving forward on Marvel Studios.
Is it an actual Deadpool 3?
Yes. Ryan Reynolds.
Or is it that stupid thing where Deadpool reads Deadpool 2?
No. Deadpool
No.
3.
And they're supposed to be making it rated R again. But
Yep.
here's the twist: they fired the writers that made 1 and 2, and they replaced them with female writers who write Bob Burgers.
Yep, that's what I heard too.
So I don't know.
Does Ryan Reynolds
Look,
even get a script, or is he just ad lib the whole thing?
I've never even seen Bob's Burgers.
It's funny.
Popular.
Cool point.
Never even.
You know, if you're gonna be in this kind of business, you need to have pop culture references.
Oh.
Spider-Man.
But did Ryan Reynolds actually get lines, or he just ad libbed the whole thing?
Probably some of it's ad libbed.
Then he's like, "What's the story? All right, I got you. I'm just gonna talk to them." However, Deadpool talks to them, and they can have their own lines.
Deadpool's like an ADHD like human form.
And the second one, when the guy was trying to talk to him about grief, he's like, "No more lines for you. Keep going." I was like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "No more lines for you. Get out
But
of here."
we'll see how it is. Like Fox's records, because New Mutants just came out, and I heard that was fucking atrocious.
Especially after 4 years of development.
Yeah. See, that's what happens. I think that other than like the Deadpool movies, some of the Wolverines, especially Logan was really good. And like the first two X-Men, their record of superhero Marvel stuff isn't really at the top is notch.
The first Fantastic Four was okay.
I don't like.
Yeah, I
change.
thought so too.
Silver Surfer, they just ruined Galactus.
Like I'm not a big change person. Okay,
We have 3 Spider-Man.
Well, and you know what? In that case, I did like the newest Spider-Man versus the last two.
So they couldn't get Peter Parker or Spider-Man right.
But I don't know. I just don't like Hellboy. How they made that new Hellboy for Netflix or Hulu or whatever.
Oh, and the Netflix one. No, regular. It's a regular movie.
It was
whatever.
It could have been a Netflix series.
As soon as I saw like Hellboy himself on the picture, I just wanted to vomit, and I kept going. I'm like, I'm not
Ron Perlman,
right? Because it's like, why change?
It's the guy from Stranger Things.
Why ruin a good thing?
And then we found out he's King Arthur.
Whatever.
I'm just saying it could have been a series.
Like, I just use the same actors and stop fucking around. That's like, you're going to go after Riddler and Batman eventually here.
Ooh.
And you know what? He may be older, but I bet you he still wrecked that fucking...
I like how they still made other Jokers other than Heath Ledger and Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, but it's still like, that's who you're comparing it to.
But they keep trying.
Right, but that's what I'm saying is it's like, so you have Heath Ledger and Jack Nicholson.
They never touched Mr. Freeze. They didn't touch the Penguin. They didn't touch the Riddler.
No, the Penguin they did now.
Did they?
Don't say Gotham.
Well, Gotham don't count. Gotham's by Fox.
Yeah.
No.
And that Penguin.
The Batman, the one with Pattinson, I think.
I think they might have the Riddler in it. I don't know if it's Penguin. It might be Penguin too. I heard that. Colin Farrell's playing Penguin?
There was supposed to be a bunch of villains in that one, in the newest one, but again, you're gonna ruin Penguin.
Danny DeVito.
Yeah, just call Danny DeVito. Say, hey, we need you back, Penguin.
Burgess Meredith.
That's like you had 4 different Batmans, but the same fucking Alfred for like 3 movies.
That's because he had a contract.
No, he was in all 4.
Was he in all 4? So it was the same fucking Alfred, but you had 3 different Batmans.
And Alfred just had dementia, so the different Batmans are because he couldn't put them together. It was actually from Alfred's point of view.
He was just wandering into random Batman houses.
Mm-hmm. No, he could never see the real Batman, so he just kept making up different faces.
Oh, that's the theory?
Yeah, fucking poor Alfred.
Poor Alfred.
No, there were 4 different. There was 3 different Batman, or Batman into the Batman verse.
Was it Keaton, Clooney?
And Kilmer.
And Kilmer.
And then you had
Bale.
Bale and
nobody gave a fuck about
Affleck.
Bale.
Patterson.
Like, I didn't see that was the worst part, right? Like that.
And of course the cartoon one.
Bale's movies felt like 2 different movies while you were watching it at the same
3
time.
3 of them.
No, but you're not listening to what I'm saying. When you watch the movie, it seems like 2 different fucking movies. You're like, when did we switch from this billionaire guy's movie, 50 Shades of Grey over here, to fucking Batman? like I don't want to watch 50 Shades of Batman. I just want to watch fucking Batman, right? So it's like,
Batman.
You've ruined Bruce Wayne right now.
Yeah.
Like, you've completely ruined Bruce Wayne. Okay, your impression of Bruce Wayne sucks. So just be Batman the whole movie and
just be Batman.
Right, cut out Bruce Wayne. Like, this isn't a Bruce Wayne movie, obviously, because you're not Bruce Wayne. Right? You could have got two different people, right? Because this is the guy who plays Bruce Wayne.
And this is the guy who plays Batman.
And this is the guy who plays Batman, and it would have worked better than what they did to those movies. And then fucking Bane, that was a joke.
The third one was so horrible. I like how they in the beginning, Bruce Wayne hasn't showed up for 8 years, and neither is Batman. We're not going to put that together at all. And he goes to the doctor, and he's like, "You do too much skydiving. Your cartilage is gone."
Too much skydiving. You're jumping off of buildings too much, motherfucker.
You look like...
Knock it off.
Are you Batman? Are you Batman?
Oh, and then don't get me started on Batman vs. Superman. I was just like, oh, the joke of that movie.
When Lex Luthor was actually Joker and Batman's not as smart.
Why did you have
Luthor.
hair? You had hair. You were too small. You weren't intimidating. No offense, but Lex Luthor was an intimidating man.
Intelligent.
Right? Yes, he was very intelligent. He had to be. His
Yeah.
his hero was Superman.
Actually, what was it in the Justice League thing? That he had the highest IQ?
Yeah.
He can only do the anti-life equation. All right, moving on. Speaking of comic book things, Black Lightning CW show is ending after 4 seasons.
That's sad.
So Supergirl.
I think they need to turn around.
Well, she had 6. 5 or 6.
I mean, like that's a lot of shit's ending.
2 networks, by the way.
Yeah.
I think they need to turn around and like end Black Lightning and fill it with Static Shock.
You think so?
Like start a.
Well, Batwoman changed too.
Yeah, so that'll get canceled.
I think they're just trying to keep up with the whole basically Arrow and Flash.
Well, Flash is
Arrow's
losing
gone.
steam too.
That's because of COVID.
You know.
Yeah, but I didn't understand this last season of Flash. You had 3 different villains, and you had the Crisis, which is great. Crisis was amazing. All the Easter eggs. And then it comes back, and the first villain's gone. And now there's a new villain. And then it wasn't an emotional roller coaster as you get from the other seasons.
I'm sure it's all gonna tie itself in a nice, neat little bow.
Where's Nora?
In the beginning. Right, everybody just said, well, fuck Nora, she's
remember
gone.
what Thawne said? He's like, I'll see you again in Crisis, and we didn't see Thawne.
Right.
No, we didn't.
Maybe
He said that twice, too.
Maybe he wasn't talking
He
about
said
that
that when
person.
he did the whole Planet X thing or whatever, that crossover. He says, I'll see you again at Crisis. And then he
again
said
at
it again at
Legends.
Nora.
He said it in
When
Legends.
Nora died, yeah.
And Legends.
Yeah, when they had the Spirit of
Legends was.
Destiny.
I think his run on Legends was great because it was the different actor, and I like him too.
They're like,
Like the,
what did they
the
do?
OG Thawne.
What did they say for Legends? We're just going to take all the villains from the other stories or from the other shows and just put them in Legends in different timelines.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and it worked.
We'll
and
just
then
keep
after
everybody
that,
working.
Legends really started going off the rails.
Keep
It was
everyone
so much
working.
better.
Oh, and then I was watching an interview with Steven, what's his name? Amell.
Mel.
With the original Lex
Michael
Luthor from
Rosenbaum.
Smallville. And he's like, they changed the Arrowverse to the CW verse.
See, like
Because Arrow ended. But it's actually the Arrowverse.
I'll tell you, right? Out of the 3, okay, your Smallville Lex Luthor, your
I love my Smallville
the
Lex
one
Luthor.
from Crisis and the CW verse, which is the
The guy from
Tom
2.5 Men.
from 2.5. Yeah,
He did good, but again, my Lex Luthor
he did
is
do good,
the
right?
Smallville Lex Luthor.
But he was still just a little bit too small for the role.
Yeah, like when he fought Tom Welling, Tom Welling just punched the shit out of him.
Right.
Well, it wasn't a fight. Tom just decked his ass.
He's just,
You know.
I'm still stronger.
It's just
Oh yeah.
it's just, some of these roles command, like a certain size and build.
Not just your intelligence.
Not just, well, I mean, they can be written any way they want.
Like I understand Tom Welling's like 6'3", but still you don't need a 5'10" Lex Luthor.
No, yeah.
I think Michael was like 6'1" or 6
Maybe
foot.
it's
Like you're not like looking up at Superman like.
that's like did you guys hear what they did to what's his name in The Boys?
Oh, they put the heels on him.
Yeah, he's got 4-inch stilettos that he wears.
Oh, well, because you don't see his feet.
Well, you don't. Yeah,
to
you
get
never,
the height.
and none of the shots.
Who,
do you see his-
Homelander?
Yeah.
Homelander. He's shorter than the rest of the cast, but he's supposed to be taller than them. So he's got fucking big giant ass heels. So when he's on camera, he's taller than everybody else.
That must be hard to walk in.
Well, yeah, especially because again, they're stilettos.
Couldn't they just CGI him? Could he
They're
be taller?
giant fucking heels.
He's into some stuff, I guess. It's a good show though.
I like the whole different concept of the superhero thing. All right, our next viral news is the world's biggest crypto fund manager says Bitcoins is the next step in the evolution of money.
Crypto? Like
Cryptocurrency.
I was like the
Star Wars.
Superman
Crypto
dog.
Super Dog.
No, it's like Star Trek. You know how they all have cryptocurrency over there in credits?
Like, does he hang out with Bat Hound?
No. He just makes money off mining servers.
What was the cat? There was a cat.
A cat? What?
Bat Cat.
There's
What?
nothing to do with the news.
It was Bat Hound.
There's a
Right.
cat?
Crypto
He's
was
the Bat Hound.
Crypto was the super dog. There was the Bat Hound. The fucking
Catwoman as cat?
no. Maybe I don't.
Makes sense.
Catwoman wasn't part of the Justice League.
Oh, the Wonder Twins had a monkey.
Wonder Twins
Yeah.
had a monkey. So it would be Wonder Woman as a cat?
I don't know. There was a cat.
Supergirl?
Who fucking knows what?
Birdman.
So what about
We had
Bitcoin?
Birdman.
We took
Birdman?
that. We took that a completely different way. And
Cryptocurrency was like invented a long time ago to be like the whole internet trading thing, like on eBay, like PayPal. But Bitcoins is worth a lot now versus when they first came out somehow. And they
you
saying
want to
that
know where this
Bitcoin.
came from?
Huh?
Just moving numbers.
There it is.
Cryptocurrency.
There it is. You pay money for this to get shit on your fucking system and your fucking games. That's all it is. I mean, that's essentially where it kind of seems like it started. Because everything is loot boxes and horse shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's not real. And so I still don't understand Bitcoin. I still don't understand the stock.
How it went up in currency. Something that's not real is worth more than you. Based on data on the internet.
Well, that's like
You take the internet away, you don't have cryptocurrency.
Speaking of your systems and stuff, did you guys hear that the new games for the PS5 and Xbox X will be $70 starting out instead of
60?
Instead of 60, and that's only like that's here. In England, it's still pounds, so technically it's like $90 US.
Oh wow!
You know,
Are you down?
am I? No, I'm not getting.
Oh, I saw a meme thing. It's like you could buy the PS5, you get like Miles Morales and like stuff like that. And it's like Xbox. There's no games for the Xbox Series X yet,
That's not true.
unless you're
There's
on
no-
digital.
Now, hold on. There's no exclusives on there.
Wait,
There
what?
are games. Valhalla is a game on there. It's for
Yeah.
Xbox One, Series S and X. Like
We can buy it on
they're-
Xbox.
But,
Well,
but that's what
I'm
I
buying a
mean.
new system to play the same old system games.
Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold. Shut it down. What did you just say? There's no exclusives. They released
Not yet.
a system
With no
and
exclusive.
didn't have not one fucking exclusive
It's
game.
supposed to be Gears of War,
Gears of War,
Yeah.
Halo.
but not
Halo.
yet. But not yet.
What kind of
They were trying to
bullshit
keep- they were trying to
Microsoft
keep-
backwards ass?
They're trying to keep it on PlayStation.
Good. They're not doing it. That's not what's happening.
But it's okay because Xbox. Okay, so Xbox has the Game Pass, which is great.
Correct. Same as PlayStation now.
How many games did they release with the Series X for?
Nothing.
No, but like PlayStation, when you get the PS5 and you log back into your PS Plus for the first time,
Yeah.
in the free game section, there's 15 of PlayStation 4's top-rated games for free waiting for you as soon as you boot up. So you can download any of those and play them.
And then transfer your stuff over.
Right.
I don't know. I just heard Xbox didn't have any exclusive games out when you first did it.
No, but they have the Game Pass, which has new games, and they added in EA with it. So now you have all these EA games, all the like a bunch of Maddens, Star Wars stuff. It's all on there, included with your Game Pass.
I could just play PS4.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to continue to do is just play.
Well, I have my fucking Xbox One X still. I'm not getting a new one until June because I'm waiting for all the bugs to blow out.
He knows. It's
course I know.
overheating. It sounds like a jet engine.
I'm telling you, my
Well, no,
favorite.
that's with any new system.
We know.
I
That's why you
had
can play PS5 on PS4.
I had a big long rant about it last week. But I thought it was bullshit. Like anybody who actually games for more than 10 minutes
knows
you don't buy the first fucking system. Okay, the only people who are buying the first system right now are the big YouTubers who can afford 10 of them.
I got donated to them.
Right, which is most likely got them donated to them because they could promote it most.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so if their shit crashed, they can just pull out another box and fucking keep going. Okay, but no self-respecting gamer fucking buys this. Oh, that's like the people selling them online for $1,000 right now. Kiss my ass. I'm not paying for that. Okay, and anybody who does pay for that's fucking stupid.
The same ones that can afford the iPhone and PS5 in 1 month.
Yeah.
They're the ones getting it. Our next viral news.
Hi, Anna.
Florida man arrested after strapping down light pole to car roof on highway.
I'm not surprised by that.
All right, so now I have some questions.
He just took it with him.
All right, I have some questions. First of all, how did the man
Bring some light to this.
get it down?
It was already down.
Okay.
How
Also,
do you lift it?
what kind of car was he driving? What?
It's right there in the
That's a
corner.
red Toyota. I don't know.
It's like a
So
a small car.
is this one of the metal ones too?
Looks like it's from the 90s.
Oh wow.
Early 2000s.
Let's look at the lights.
How many
90s.
How many people do you think he hit when he turned? Like how many turns do you think he made before
Wide load.
somebody called the cops?
I think the cops should just pass him, going, "What are you doing with our city property?"
I think we're missing the important thing is how the fuck did he lift it to get it on the car? Those things are 100% metal concrete type of shit. It is not fucking light. What is he, the Hulk?
Maybe.
Superman, I can see doing that.
I wonder how they got it off the car when they arrested him. Did they impound it too?
They probably just
They just blew it up with a gun.
probably just had a semi truck come and pick the car and the pole up.
Why am I being arrested? I don't understand. I found this.
Sir, I was just trying to return it to you. Thank God I found you.
He's bringing it to the scrapyard. I'm gonna get some mad money for this.
Hell yeah. How much can I get for this at the scrapyard?
Sir, that is city property. No, I found it.
I found it. It's my possession is 9/10 of the law.
I found it.
It's city property, but I live in the city, so it's mine.
I pay taxes.
That is the most thing. Don't ever tell a cop that you pay their bills. They get mad.
I pay your fucking salary.
Don't say it. Don't do it.
And my 10% taxes. Our next viral news is California man charged for crashing a drone into an LAPD helicopter.
All right, so
I would have told the cops to buy me a new drone.
Right, and if a little drone just crashed, did the helicopter go down or notice it or no? They're just being
if you
sticks.
murdered people, that would have been hilarious.
Yeah, if they just crashed the helicopter.
And you need a
drone.
permit to fly a drone in California anyway. You not only are you just doing it illegally, now you're hitting police property.
You need a permit to have a toy?
Because depending how high it flies and how heavy it is, yes. Seriously, and New York.
Now I can see. I can see if it's like
it was like a Phantom
at a certain point needing a.
It was a drone about this big.
Okay, that's not that big.
You can fly a small one, so only weigh less than like a certain amount of kilograms.
But that's what I'm saying. But in a hobby shop though, legally, once you start asking about stuff that big, they should tell you, hey.
I'm sure in California they tell you and everything like that. But again, you can just purchase it online.
Well, yes and no. I mean, they do the same thing. They regulate weed. You can't just order weed from California and get it here in Florida.
Well, no, but you can buy a drone from Amazon and it's going to get sent to your house. You still, like, only people that have permits of stuff like movie companies, but you need a permit to fly in airspace.
Whatever. Bullshit.
I would be like, why is that helicopter there? Who told the cops to fly there? I didn't.
Right.
Why aren't you using drones?
Right. Searching around with that big
dog.
I was think about it this way: if you did just send drones out,
you just find the weed.
You could buy the amount of drones you could buy that helicopter costs by itself, not including the gas it takes to fly it around the city.
You pay for that.
You know how much costs you could cut down on?
Defund the police?
Not get them better equipment. Why 4 guys got to go up in a helicopter, risk getting blown out of the sky?
Get hit by a drone.
Get hit by a drone.
Just got a fucking rocket launcher.
You need a permit for that too.
I'm just.
It's California.
You don't know. Maybe the wind picks up, catches the rotor the wrong way, and it just goes down. Accidents happen.
Oh, they have another one.
Natural selection.
You know, things fucking. I was just about to say, Kobe. Shit happened. It wasn't.
He was just going for one place.
You know, they weren't thinking, "Oh, we're going down today." You know, so it's the same thing with the police. You start using the drones and stuff. You're saving lives because then you don't have that kind of thing happening. Now, yes, you still need a helicopter, but it would get used less.
I'm sure they're using drones. We just don't know about it.
Fire department does.
Aren't real.
Fire department does, yeah.
No, they do. They take the drones out to see the accident sites or to do thermal readings in California with the fires. And then they have video of it, and so now when they come out, they know what they're prepared for.
I'm just saying, we should use the technology we have.
Like Zoom.
Sure.
And that's all we have for viral news. Next, we're moving on to trying the wife's cooking.
Good. He said something. You interrupted him twice.
Sorry. What'd you say?
I said we have the technology. We can make them stronger, faster than before.
Oh, no.
$1 million man cost $1 billion. Inflation.
$12 billion.
We're going to put a floppy disk in them.
All right, so trying the wife's cooking this week was basically nachos, but without the nachos and just used Doritos.
Dorito nachos.
Yeah, it was actually pretty damn delicious.
You ate all of it.
I was hungry.
You're always hungry.
I guess that's
He's
true.
a growing boy, Josh.
Growing. By now I thought it stopped.
Nope. Always getting bigger.
So I give it a thumbs up. It was good. I liked it.
Like I said, I thought it was.
I loved it.
It's real easy to make at home. All you got to do is like hamburger meat with some taco seasoning, throw nachos on the plate,
Some cheese, cream, sour cream.
right? Whatever you like on your
However
tacos,
you make nachos.
basically salsa.
However you make your nachos, just use Doritos.
That's it. I thought it was delicious, so
Yeah.
I ate it all, so that's whatever.
Nothing Thanksgiving.
No food Thanksgiving. All right.
So we're going to move on to our topics this week. We're going to talk about the best fight scenes in our opinion. And I mean our opinion, I mean me and DJ's.
Now I'm here now.
I'm sure Justin.
I
will
sent
throw
him a
some-
copy.
I was going to ask if you sent him a copy.
I
of the
send him a copy
itinerary.
every time.
Oh, I'm supposed to read that?
Don't feel bad. I
It'd
barely
be
do.
useful.
I did. I glanced at it.
It looks good. Says all the big things here, viral news and stuff.
Yeah.
Who was the first ones you got here?
Tommy versus Tommy.
Your
Power
very
Rangers.
first one was Tommy versus Tommy.
Yeah,
But which time?
both. The Green Ranger versus the White Ranger, and then the robot Tommy versus regular Tommy in that legendary battle.
Right, but there was also another one where he fought
All
all three.
four of them, or three of them, yeah. That was when he became the Black Ranger. Tommy versus Tommy's.
I'm just saying there was a few good Tommy versus
But I liked
Tommy
the one when
fights.
he had the Master Morpher. Because he was just switching through Rangers.
He beat the shit out of himself. Yeah.
Did you watch that episode?
No.
It's on Netflix. Apparently that's when Tommy gets his Master Morpher.
He's all about the Red Ranger, remember?
They still have.
I'm
their
not.
great-
He just happened to go there.
The Red Ranger didn't have any good self-reflecting fights with himself.
And Power Ranger still has their great acting. You may look like me and have my powers, but do you have a Master Morpher?
Tommy dropped in, whooped all five of the Power Rangers, and
Just whooped her. And when inside the Zord, fucked them up too.
threw them out.
That I remember that. Yeah, I like that he jumped up there and then he just went in the back door like surprise, motherfucker.
Right, like
Went into Zordon's thing. Like, how'd you get in here? Well, surprise, motherfucker. Fuck you,
Rip up
Alpha.
your computers.
bro, it would have been such a different show if that would have been his catchphrase.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker.
That's why DJ said the Green Ranger was the most powerful. It took 5 of them to try to whoop his ass. And they still didn't whoop his ass. They had to destroy the sword.
Yeah,
that was it.
They cheated.
And they're like, oh, let's have a beer now.
We're all faced. It's fine.
And then Zordon, you literally don't even know your history because A, the power corns came from fucking Ninjor, and then apparently you lost one because Rita had it.
And that goes back to why you paying the Red Ranger more when Zordon was there longer. Zordon
He
actually
wasn't.
made it.
It wasn't though.
All
What are you
this-
talking
you needed
about?
to end space.
What are you talking about? Yeah, they lost him when it went into space, and he was still technically cameoing as like Zordon's face or whatever.
He even died for everybody.
You know,
He died for everyone.
When was the last time you saw Jason? When he was the Gold Ranger? That was the last.
No, he's on the new series.
And then Turbo,
And he's in a new series now.
which I wonder what kid they got to morph to play the suit, because you saw him, his face was big, and then like he was big, right? He's gotten quite hefty over the years, and then the next thing you know, it's little skinny him in the Power Ranger suit, and it's
Well,
like,
don't forget
that
the
doesn't make
other
fucking sense.
cameos of the original Red Ranger that was in Legendary Ranger stuff.
Oh no! Yeah.
Oh,
remember
here's Mighty
Forever Red?
Morphin.
What was that one where they?
Oh, Rocky was also the Red. Apparently, Rocky
Nobody
can
cares
also be a
about
Red
Rocky.
Ranger with Jason.
Nobody ever cared
Because
about.
remember in the Legendary one when he had the Master Morphin, Rocky was the Red Ranger.
Wasn't Rocky another Ranger?
He was the Blue or Zero Ranger.
He became blue, and then Justin was like, "Get the fuck out of here."
But again, in that one episode when he had the Master Morpher, Rocky was there as the Red Ranger. But somehow in this other one, Jason is also the Red Ranger in the new series.
They're all the Red Ranger.
Knowing all their Master Coins broke. It's
Look,
weird.
I get You know
Well,
what? The Boom comics are good. If you want to read,
The Shattered Dimension.
I mean, let's be honest. Who's trying to keep up with the lore of Power Rangers?
Oh yeah.
I gave up years ago.
Our next fight scene.
At least this Red Ranger didn't kill his roommate.
Oh.
Or commit suicide.
That was Wild Force.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wild
From the
Force
Forever Red episode when Jason was there.
Oh, man.
Our next fight scene is Rick and Morty. Rick versus the president.
See, you picked Rick versus President. I liked when he was the pickle.
Pickle Rick. I did like. I thought it was funny though because they kept trying to attack him and they kept dying when he fought the president.
Oh, it was, don't fucking touch me.
All over his selfie.
You'll instantly die.
You killed him. No, I didn't.
I told him not to touch me. He touched me anyways. Yeah, no, that was good.
All over his selfie. He just wanted a selfie with his grandson.
I like when the president shrunk himself. And they were talking
that's so
shit.
old. Like they had the same technology as Rick. And
Your clothes didn't even shrink with you?
Oh, loser. Our next best fight scene is Obi-Wan versus Anakin.
Star Wars.
Who has the higher ground?
Honestly,
Well,
I
it
thought...
was one of the best choreography, but I mean, that's a long fucking battle.
Anakin.
I don't know. Was it better than Darth Maul versus...
Choreography wise, yes.
Was it?
Yeah. He didn't get halved.
What about Darth Maul versus Ahsoka Tano?
To that one from Clone Wars. What are you doing? Are you doing research?
I have to say the first fight with Kylo Ren and Rey was good in The Force Awakens. But after that, I was just like...
She beat you? With your own lightsaber?
Yeah, but I liked the fact that it was dark and lightsabers were actually glowing as if they were actually there and not fucking computer-generated nonsense.
The one fight scene I got mad about is when the Kylo Ren and Rey versus the Ren Warriors or whatever it was, and not once did anyone use the Force.
I didn't.
You're talking about the red guys?
Yeah, like he was like, they're all fighting. I'm like, you could just snap their necks. What are you doing, bro? Like...
At least he used the Force against the Knights of Ren when he became Ben again.
Yeah, later. But when they were having a hard time finding the people you trained. Like, what are you doing? Next fight scene is... DJ, take this one from My Hero Academia.
All blah, 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 blah. Just cut all this out, Josh.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
It's All Might versus Nomu.
Yeah, you have to. I didn't watch this one.
You didn't watch it? Did you see this one? No, you don't watch My Hero? So, Buddy hit this cat 300 times. And on the last hit, broke the sound barrier.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and just sent him...
Is he okay?
God knows what, no. Well, yeah, it was fine, which is weird. I'd have been dead.
I have a counter. I think one of the best fights was Vegeta versus Goku. First, the Saiyan saga with the Kamehameha and the Gallic Gun. And the second one was when they were both Super Saiyan 2 with Majin Vegeta and Goku during the Buu saga when they finally fucking went at it. Like, granted, Goku could go Super Saiyan 3 whenever he wanted, but still, it was a good fucking fight.
Yeah, Goku versus Vegeta. Majin Vegeta.
They did have a lot of good fights. My thing is out of the Dragon Ball Z series, I always liked the Gohan versus Cell.
Yeah.
You know, because I mean, he hit that dude so hard, another person came out of him.
He did. Like he literally threw up a guy. Yeah,
if I punch you so hard that you spawn another person, I feel like I win, right? Like
well, he did, because then he had to blow himself up, and then Goku's like, I'm going to take credit now. Bye.
I'd have quit, son. I wouldn't have tried to blow myself up. I'd have been like, you know what? You're right. This isn't where I parked my car.
This is a teenager.
Right. This little... You're Cat Williams right now.
Right?
Okay, you just got the shit kicked out of you by a 15-year-old. You need to quit your whole career.
I just like when Goku was fighting, and he's like, okay, I'm done. You know what? Gohan, have at it, boy. Huh?
Even Yoda
he could have went two. I think Goku at that point could have went two, maybe.
Hi, McPherce.
I'm just saying, even Yoda had enough sense to go into exile after he got his ass whooped.
You see, they never brought Cell back.
He fell.
But in the Dragon Ball Super series, I liked, what was it, Gohan versus Goku before the Power Tournament. Or Tournament of Power. And Goku versus, what's her name? The one that fused together? Khalifa, when he did the Kamehameha and Ultra Instinct. When he rode up.
I'm honestly mad about Gohan's character
devolving.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be the strongest Saiyan.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, he went Mystic.
Because, you know, if you pay attention to Dragon Ball Z, that was Gohan's story.
That was the story.
It was not Goku's story. Goku's story was Dragon Ball.
But then what happened?
But yeah, it ended up being Goku's story at the end.
Everybody loved Goku. Bring him back from the dead, please. So they made Gohan a bitch.
Because you got to the
end.
Or
he barely can go Super Saiyan versus Frieza when he came back.
Well, then they tried. They're like, oh, we're going to give him this ultimate power. But it's like, it's not really.
Remember, they unlocked his potential in Namek.
Right.
And then.
Again with the King Kais.
No, so he has Kai energy.
So basically, he did Ultra Instinct before Goku even thought about it.
It's Goku.
But it's Goku, so they made Goku's cooler.
No, Vegeta surpassed Super Saiyan Blue.
Yeah, even though Vegeta went Super Saiyan Blue without having to be a god first.
That's right.
Power.
And then got his god power anyways in Broly when they turned that into canon.
Bro, I like how they did that. Because remember how you go Super Saiyan God is that you keep your ki in? When he was flying up as Super Saiyan, it all went back inside of him. Then he went Super Saiyan Red.
You know,
like that was awesome.
Listen,
like Goku, that's credit.
I cannot stand when you like. All right, so you got Broly. Okay, now granted, the third Broly was dumb. You could have got rid of that one. I'd have been fine.
What, Bio Broly?
Yeah, nobody gave a fuck about that.
Code 10 whooped his ass.
Right, the kids beat him. Nobody cared. Okay, but the first two Brolys were badass movies.
And all they did was go Super Saiyan.
Right.
But now you're going Super Saiyan God. I can't beat him.
Right. And then that one wasn't canon. Well, then fuck you. Say it's not canon when you put, like, right at the beginning. It's not canon. Sorry, friends.
I like how they hinted at it during the Power Tournament when what's her name was going berserk. And he's like, Goku, that's unleash Saiyan energy. We gotta be careful.
Or he still beat her ass.
No, Jiren did. He just hit her across the fucking thing. But that's the first time that Goku and Vegeta volunteered to work together before they even went fused. They're like, he's like, Vegeta. And he's like, I know. And then they jumped up and started choreographing their fight. And then it was Wiz versus Broly.
That's just like, so apparently Janumba's not canon.
Nope.
And
nothing GT.
Neither is fucking Bojack.
Nope.
Or 13.
Nope.
And the worst part is nobody really remembers 13 that much. That was the fucking trucker.
Yeah, and he went a different form.
Yeah, when he absorbed the other two.
Yeah.
But still, it was like, all that's just gone. Just poof.
Just gone.
Just gone.
Our next best fight scene is Grodd versus King Shark. The Flash.
That was good how they used a lot of CGI budget there.
I can see that in the picture.
Like that
Way to go, CW.
That was a lot
that was a badass fight.
What did you say?
They did good, though. I mean, it wasn't bad looking, really.
It wasn't bad.
I mean, no, it wasn't bad. The worst part is it was probably the best that CW's ever done as far as CGI.
Well, no, Grodd Flash. When Flash and Grodd united together and you had the Flash Grodd. That was a lot of CGI.
Yeah. Well, but I mean, anytime you have King Shark on the screen, that's a lot of fucking CGI.
Crisis.
Okay. King Shark's a big motherfucker, and it's not like you could just get somebody to be like, hey, you're going to be King Shark.
He had his own story, too. He fell in love.
Right. Like, it's crazy. Why is everyone...
Do you not know what you do on Tuesday?
Apparently not.
Our next best fight scene is The Matrix Reloaded, Neo versus the Smiths.
So you like that one? That one was good. I like
when he fought all the Smiths at once.
I like the ending of the first one.
The first one.
Yeah.
Morpheus versus him?
When Neo was before he became superpower, like he fought him and it was a good fight. And he was starting to lose, but
I just like the choreograph when he fought everybody.
He was starting to lose.
He just goes like this. When you fight your brother.
Yeah, but when he knocked his ass into the wall and then he come back out of the wall and knocked off the dust.
I was like this?
Yeah, I was like, all right.
Well, he became one with the Matrix.
You're about to get your ass whooped, friend.
He tries to punch him, he just goes like this.
I think that's the Dragon Ball Z in us, though, right? Because that's kind of like, it's like, oh, Goku's getting his fucking dick stomped through the dirt.
He's dead. Ultra Instinct.
And then, it's like, no, he's,
When he fought Hit and he just kept improving.
They do
Wasn't it a thing anyway that when a Saiyan gets, because he kept talking about
close to death,
Saga, close to death, or he comes back from it, he's even stronger than he was before.
Yeah, but the whole thing of Super, no one of them ever died. And during the power tournament, you couldn't kill anybody, and they still, like Vegeta's speech, they pushed himself to the limits even without killing.
Yeah, he broke his ceiling, and I'm like, that's all you get?
And under an hour.
But still, though,
not an hour for us, an hour in fucking Dragon Ball time.
I kind of call
10 minutes on Namek is like fucking 40 fucking years.
Right. I call it the Doctor Who effect. Right? Because think about it this way. All right. When you watch an episode of Doctor Who, for 45 minutes, it's motherfuckers stacking the odds against this dude. Like just one problem after another.
How's he going to get out of this now?
After another. And you're just like, this dude is trapped. There is no way out. And then 43 seconds before the end of the episode, right? He's just like, no, you didn't see all this happen.
That reminds me of the first episode with Peter Capaldi, and Claire thought he was going to leave her.
Right.
And she just keeps holding her breath. And he comes out of nowhere and makes the guy kill himself.
Oh, yeah.
Like, damn.
Made the guy just sat there and talked to him, and he jumped. Like, he didn't even have to push him. He jumped.
Or, of course, our favorite one.
Oh.
Well, I like Capaldi.
We're little Doctor.
But no, Doctor. It's like Doctor Who's like Columbo. Like Columbo would be like all stupid, and then they think they got away. And he's like, oh yeah, one more thing, and then drops the fucking mic on him and rests his ass. That's the same thing with Doctor Who.
McPherson said one of the great fight scenes is Anchorman, new steam
The first one, yeah. The dude had a trident.
Our next
apes over here.
Oh shit! I tried it. The next one is Justice League: Superman versus Darkseid.
Oh, dude,
that was a good one.
He stopped time.
You remember he hit that motherfucker?
I like his speech.
You can take it though.
I have to treat everyone like cardboard because at any point in time I could mess up.
Break him.
But you can handle it, can't you, big guy?
Oh boy.
Bam!
He reached back on his ass too.
Bro, he fucking knocked his shit. Like he stopped time.
Was it 5 buildings, 6 buildings he went through?
Still was there.
Yeah, and he was still there waiting for his ass.
The other good one was him and Shazam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a good fight. Yeah.
But now, fucking Darkseid, yeah, because he's like, you can finally fucking unload on him. Like, I don't have to hold back right now.
You know what was really bad about that though, right? Is Justice League, they had really downplayed Doomsday.
They did,
right? Because
they lobotomized them.
Well, yeah, but Wonder Woman was beating Doomsday's ass on the regular. Like
beating his ass.
Every time you seen Doomsday,
the army of Doomsdays.
Yeah, he was getting caught in the face by Wonder Woman. It's like, no, you're a Superman villain, and you're pretty beast yourself. Like you killed him.
Kryptonian,
right? Darkseid's never killed Superman.
Yeah, yes.
No, I thought it was Doomsday.
The death of Superman was by
Doomsday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Darkseid. No.
Darkseid's never killed Superman. So you're telling me Doomsday is less of a villain?
Darkseid's apparently a god.
Who got his ass beat by Lex Luthor? Get the fuck out of here.
That's like
talking
Tim
out of
Drake, Little Robin beating the shit out of Bane. I'm like, man, Bane broke fuck Batman's back all up. and here comes Little Robin.
Another one from that episode is when Batman moved Darkseid, and Darkseid was impressed.
Oh, kicked that bitch in the mouth. That was good.
And got away from his Omega beams. And looked at Lex Luthor.
Like,
Can you do that?
Move that fast? Yeah. No, that's because he fucking had to kill the fucking Parademon he landed on.
Oh, man.
Oh, in one of the movies, what's it called, with the Supergirl? Batman held Apocalypse hostage. When he went there, he told Darkseid's gonna blow the whole fucking planet up. And he's like, "Oh, you're one of Superman's friends. You wouldn't do that." He's like, "You want to bet?" And then he released Supergirl.
I'm Batman. Check again.
And the comics of Crisis and whatnot, Doomsday made an army, and then Darkseid made an army of Batmans, and they all killed themselves because they couldn't handle being Batman.
Didn't want to be Batman.
Another one that I didn't put in
which,
here was old Batman versus that guy on the roof.
That wasn't a fight though.
Well, you couldn't see the fight.
It was just Batman interrogating him.
I did. I don't remember what I did with it, but the other day I did an unboxing of Batman Earth 1 Devastator,
Yeah.
which is from I think the Death Metal comics. But it's where he becomes basically Doomsday to beat Superman. And dude, for $20, like at Target, it's a McFarlane one, so they're really good now. It's fucking. It was heavy.
No, I think it's behind you.
In the corner?
Up top.
No.
On the shelf up there.
Up.
Up.
In the corner. No, other way. It's next to the skateboard.
No, that's just a poster and a fan.
He's up on the shelf, son.
Top shelf.
Oh, that's Doom.
Oh.
That's the Doom. That's the Doom, guys. That's the Marauder from Doom. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Our last fight scene is the last scene in Forbidden Kingdom. I put main character versus bully.
Oh man, the whole movie was great because it's Jackie Chan, Jet Li, you know, a lot of famous martial artists and stuff from Japan and stuff like that were in the movie. But I'm sorry, right? That crossover kick when he kicks that gun out of that dude's hand.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's best kick in the whole movie.
The whole movie.
Whole movie. Out of all the fight scenes with Jackie Chan and Jet Li and stuff like that, that kid kicked him in the chest, man. It felt well. He shot Jackie right in the beginning. Like you're already upset. Already upset.
Guy's dying. Sonia asked, did we mention Kingsman in the Cult Church?
That was a good.
Oh, that was good.
A good fight.
There's so many.
There's yeah.
Well, okay, so I got two. So
right.
One is obviously Enter the Dragon. Bruce Lee at the end with the guy with the claw hand.
Yes.
That was really good. Actually, all the fights in that movie were fucking. It's Enter the Dragon. It was badass. And then the second one was They Live with Roddy Piper and Keith David and the acting about the fucking sunglasses.
Oh yeah.
I mean that fight went on for like a good 20 minutes, and it was no special anything. It was just fucking punching the shit out of each other.
You know what I was thinking of? We didn't mention Mortal Kombat.
I know, but it's just like
the movie was pretty good.
Goro versus Johnny Cage.
That one was fucked up. I liked when Sub-Zero turned that dude into a fucking icicle when he was kicking, and his head just rolled across the floor as soon as he hit the ground.
Well, there's Ip Man versus all the Japanese fighters.
Yeah.
And he fucked them all up.
Oh,
punched his ass to the fucking ground.
The Protector was a good one.
Oh, he fucking dislocated everyone's fucking arms.
Yeah, anybody who touched him, he broke that shit.
That's like a given.
Well, you know the thing about
with the fight scene I mentioned in Daredevil, the whole one shot thing when he fought everyone in the hallway.
Oh yeah. One shots are good. The Daredevil one was first there was the hallway, then there was the Punisher jail cell one.
Yep.
And then there was the third one in the third season of Daredevil where he's going through the prison trying to get out. And that was great. The Lord Vader hall scene from Rogue One.
Yeah.
Vader just fucking everyone up. Yeah, he's like, I'm over your shit.
DJ's thinking.
No, I was thinking, right? Because Star Wars, the new stuff was really hard to sit and swallow. You know, because all you want to see is the old stuff. You know, but the Mandalorian was good. There was a lot of good fight scenes in the Mandalorian. Him versus that fucking dragon at the beginning of the season.
Tremors, yeah.
Yeah, basically. That fucking thing was cool. You know, and he
whole
blew that bitch
been
up.
Pretty good.
Yeah, the spiders wasn't really for my wife.
Yeah.
Like she, you know, the creepy crawlies. I watched it because I had to, but
right.
You know,
but this last
because I had to.
I had to watch
The Mandalorian.
But yeah, no. So, but Star Wars was hard for me. especially the new stuff. To say.
Well, another fight scenes is Blade. Anything Blade.
Blade was good.
Fucked up
Blade
all the
2
people.
especially.
Yeah.
Yeah. And nobody liked Trinity. I kind of
I
liked
like Trinity.
I thought it was a good movie for what it was.
Environmentals.
It had Heatwave in it, so it wasn't too bad.
Right.
Yeah. How about
And
like
Ryan
Wolverine
Reynolds
versus
playing
all
Deadpool.
the what's it called people in the X-Men 2?
Wolverine. I don't know. Hugh Jackman.
Always got his ass whooped.
Yeah, he's always getting his. Well, because his main power was never his claws; it was his healing.
Yeah, but at the same time,
And everyone
he's
always
a
took that out of
military.
perspective.
He was military trained.
Right, but his power was the accelerated healing.
Well, yes.
That
Bone
was
claws
his
was a side
fucking
effect.
power.
Well,
Right,
in
it was a side
X-Men,
effect.
What's the one after? Was it Apocalypse? That whole thing with him escaping thanks to Jean in the lab got a more violent version of what it would have been before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When there was actually blood and shit.
He
That's what
was
Fox
stabbing the
like.
fuck at everyone.
Yeah, it wasn't quite Logan level, but it was still pretty fucking good.
Logan was a great movie.
I don't know why you'd put that antimantium in that man to begin with. Like you're asking for trouble.
Stryker was just doing experiments on mutants to help his son. And then antimantium, he's like, I'm going to make a weapon X, basically, for the military.
Wasn't his son Angel dude? Or
His son was actually, in the second one, it was as
Hawkeye.
strong as Charles Xavier with his mind.
who
He
was the one that
psychic.
was cutting off his angel wings? I never understood why that bit
That
was
was
in there.
Warren.
Angel.
That was Archangel.
Right, but why?
Apocalypse, that Four Horsemen.
But why did they show that in the movie? Like,
Because they were trying to do the whole mutant things as being like a disease. And he
Talking
didn't
about
want
the third movie, the original third movie.
yeah, when the
He wanted to
motherfuckers-
fit in. Yeah, no, he wanted to fit in. He didn't want to. And his dad was the head of the mutant cure. He didn't want to disappoint his daddy. Only thing I liked about the third.
The other good fight, Freddy versus Jason.
Oh Jesus!
At least
We
the
gotta
end-
throw
at
the
least
horror in there.
I was.
The physical ending, not the dream one, but like in the real world was kind of fun.
He was still awake. He was still alive. He cut Freddy's head off, and Freddy was still alive.
You can't kill Freddy. He's a dream demon.
Well, you can't kill Jason either.
Because
I know, but
they're
it's
all
still-
immortal.
Look,
It doesn't make
that's
any
as
sense.
good as we were gonna get. That movie took forever. You want to talk about production hell? That movie sat around for 10 years. People trying to
Hellraiser
figure that
would've
shit
won.
out.
That's because they couldn't agree how to end the movie.
They both can't die. They just keep coming back.
You know, it was two basically immortal objects trying to fight each other. You know,
That's like playing Smite.
Oh,
right.
Rick versus God.
That was yeah.
And Rick and Morty.
That was a fun fight. Oh, sorry, my hips hurting.
Do your hips lie?
My hips never lie. That is not a thing my hips do. Oh, we've been going an hour and 10 minutes.
We have a guest.
We do have a guess. We go a little bit longer.
Sure.
Any other good? Sure. I don't know any other good horror fights though. Like it was just Freddy versus Jason. Like Alien versus
Freddy-
Predator.
Alien versus
No.
Predator.
Jason versus Freddy versus the Dream World. The Dream Warriors were good in part 4, and at the end of part 3, and then the end of part 4 with Alice, and then Jason versus the psychic chick who's not Carrie in part 7 was good because Jason up to that point, besides Tommy for some reason, has never had a deal with anybody that could throw shit at him, and now he's suddenly undead, but he's dealing with some chick that's like grabbing roots around him, electricity,
He's like, what the
dropping
fuck?
fucking torches on him, lighting him on fire. It's a whole thing. So, part 7's a good one.
So
You can do Kingdom Hearts.
yeah. Well, no, I just don't know. Right, I'm not a big horror person. Right,
Me either.
I don't watch that stuff because especially like when it's like monsters and stuff. It's like. You know,
A house falls on
like
him or
Evil
something.
Dead. I love those movies. Those are because Ash was my dude. You know, it's like
It's my boomstick.
right, like
He's the man.
you know, motherfucker walked up and Ash put the shotgun in their mouth and handled it, and it was like, all right, that was thanks for playing. Fuck off, right? And that's just how I always kind of saw like monsters and stuff. That one movie, it was where the motherfuckers were like underground, crawling around in the mud pits and shit. And
The Descent?
maybe, and it was like humans that had become fucking wild creatures or whatever.
Is that with people trying to crawl through caves and stuff?
Yeah,
That's a descent. Yeah,
No,
it's
I didn't
like
see that
weird humanoid.
I saw
flying.
that one. And
Yeah,
I was
that
kind of
one's
like,
pretty
why did you go in this cave in the first place?
They're white.
Not all of them.
They're like, we're gonna go explore.
Either way, my ass wouldn't have been in there. Like, sorry, friend. Like, that's not
It's too claustrophobic to go to a thing like
right.
that. I can't.
And I'm not crawling in some caves without a knife or something like that, right?
What's the worst that could happen?
The worst part is when I said a knife, I wanted to go, this is a knife.
You want to do Crocodile Dundee versus alligators versus crocodiles?
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Okay, what about the Terminator versus the Liquid Terminator from Part 2?
All right, so I thought about that, right? And it's like, all right, so he's liquid. So I'm just gonna put his ass in a bunch of little bottles and spread him so he can't do nothing about it.
It could break the bottles.
All right, yeah, but if you're spread across the earth, bitch, like what you doing?
Yeah, but one little
I'm just gonna
pea-
start grabbing you, bro, and
one
like
little
as you're.
piece could just make a whole body. It's like nanobites.
Oh, I don't fucking know. I'm leaving.
I'm leaving.
Throw him in the molten. Throw him in the molten thing.
Right, throw his ass in
Freeze
the
him.
volcano,
Like we
like
did the first
fucking.
time.
He did freeze
the
him,
ring.
and then he melted.
Don't melt. Just keep him frozen.
Nah, you
What are you, Iceman?
Han Solo his ass and put him in that fucking
Carbonite.
carbonite. And
Where do we get carbonite?
See how he feels about that. Like I said,
What about T-Rex versus the Indigo Raptor or whatever from Jurassic World?
Oh, that was a
Anonymous Rex.
bullshit fight.
the
I
shark
like
one.
the blue joined in.
Yeah, the shark one. It
Right,
didn't
best
even,
team up ever.
it didn't even. You know and the ridiculous notion that was the same exact T-Rex from
Same
the very
T-Rex.
first movie.
Had the scar.
Right? It would have died by then. Something else would have got it. Like,
Life always finds a way.
right, dinosaurs' lives were not actually that long due to the fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, but he was in captivity, so they fed him.
But he wasn't in captivity for however long. Remember?
I wonder how they caught him.
Right? How they get back in and get everything.
And here's a volcano! Ha 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 ha! Live now, bitch.
The whole time I'm watching the fucking the second the
Jurassic World? Lost
I'm
Kingdom.
like, oh, cool. I'm watching The Lost World again, but there's not really that much Goldblum in it. That's fun.
Yeah,
Because it's the same fucking movie. I'm like watching, going, this is the same fucking movie. You made this movie twice now.
it's only good if the fly's in it. Like,
Yeah,
He's gonna be in the
he
third
was
one.
in it for like a second, but I mean, like, if they ignore the other movies, you just remade this movie. Why? You go to an island to get the dinosaurs. People are trying to kidnap the dinosaurs.
And
They
sell
did that
them.
already.
Yeah, we
And
did
sell 'em.
that already.
We did the
This is-
first one
we
too.
saw
What do you
this
mean? We
movie.
built a theme park. The only difference in this one is there's actually people here now.
We made Jeff Goldblum's movie already. We don't need to remake it without Jeff Goldblum.
Jurassic World, I was like okay with. It was a nice modern tie-in, but the second one when they went, okay, this is what we're doing. Except now we're doing gene splicing, but it's not the same movie, even though the island and the dinosaurs and
You gotta save
we're in
them.
the world now. Fuck off. I can't believe
No,
Universal signed off on that.
The twist on this
Yes, I
one
can.
is we made a little girl. Right?
don't
Because we
care.
need a kid in these fucking movies.
We cloned
I
her.
don't care.
There's no wonder if there's no children dying.
Don't care. We
We're
don't
not
need
gonna
this
put the
fucking
first
movie.
kids in it. It's just like the second movie.
Just like the second one.
We're gonna show them for 1 second.
They were. Well, it's like Jeff Goldblum really doesn't do any. He hasn't really done any movies
He
that
does apartments.com.
his.
No,
He
he's
does-
always in a movie.
right,
He's not
he
the
does
star
light
of a
stuff
movie.
now.
He does
Well, 'cause-
cameos.
Because he's done his time. He's like, I don't need to do full fucking movies.
But he has
and-
Marvel money now.
Right. Well, because
Yeah,
he
he
did
does.
Ragnarok.
He needs to do Star Wars. He needs to be in another Star Wars
So-
movie so he can get that franchise under his belt too.
He's not. Hey, hold on. He's not Nick Fury. Okay. He's not Samuel L. Jackson, the highest paid actor. Okay.
He's not.
He
I
got
don't know.
Disney-
I'm sure they pay Goldblum quite a bit of money.
Well, he has what's it called?
The fly
He
money.
has Pulp Fiction money. He has.
Oh, Samuel Jackson. Yeah.
He-
Snakes on the plane.
He got Disney money from Star Wars.
Deep
He got
Blue
Marvel
Sea.
money. Like they changed the whole character because of him. He went from white to black. Like he brought the Avengers together.
He got that silence motherfucker money. All right, well, got anything else to add?
There's a $75 Amazon giveaway.
Oh, you want to run it one more
For
time?
3 people? No.
For 3.
Fuck
you, 3 people. You don't get to hear about the $75.
2 are our friends.
2 are our friends. Well, I mean, in case somebody watches it later.
They play at the beginning.
I guess that's true.
Skip that shit.
And they won't watch this far anyways.
Let's be serious.
Let's be honest.
Let's just skip to the hour and 7-minute end.
That's why my shit's only like 20 minutes long.
It used to be 20 minutes when I edited it.
It was still 40 minutes long.
Yeah, that's a good number. 40
I
minutes.
know. No, this is good. I had fun. Thank you for having me on again. This was fun.
Plus, you think Joe Rogan gives a fuck about how long
4
things
hours.
are? You don't give a fuck.
I just watched the one with Dave Chappelle.
Joe
and
Rogan
what's his name?
is getting paid by.
He's in Texas
everybody.
now. He's in Texas now. Something about the laws of COVID.
The laws of COVID.
Yeah, he didn't want to be told what he can and cannot do.
Did we lose another light?
No,
Good for Joe Rogan.
I hit the ground and those 2 went off. And now the sun. It's the sun.
Usually, if you have a guest, it tends to go longer because you actually have somebody to.
Yeah, he
talk
talked to Tom Green for 3 hours. He talked to Dave Chappelle and Ashy Larry for like 4 hours. I was like, damn.
Well, I can't go 4 hours.
No,
I need some.
I
nuggets.
could probably.
Well, they were just drinking and smoking and just bullshit. They were just bullshitting.
My back hurts too much for that.
I know.
This chair.
OnlyFans.
So don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget.
What?
Check out Underground Horror Radio on YouTube if you like unboxing videos, maybe.
Thank you
your
for
local
watching.
weed dealer.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit your notification button so you get us every Tuesday morning between the hours of 9 and 11 a.m.
Or whenever we post something.
Or whenever we post something.
I'm trying to make more content with DJ. I had to wait a couple weeks. He's been resting. All right.
Well, that went nowhere.
Toodaloo, motherfuckers.
Just toodaloo. Don't forget to check out Justin's stuff. Links below.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Don't forget to check out
Underground Horror Radio.
I said Underground. I'm having a stroke. Underground Horror Radio. The link will be down below, and his OnlyFans is Little Horror Radio, where he masturbates and reads the Bible.
That's not it. He reads horror novels, you dick.
Oh, he reads horror novels and masturbates.
He's gonna read Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Starts taking requests. Now he's reading Harry Potter and like.
I'm just gonna read off all the magic cards and what they stand for. So this
Dora
one
the
says
Explorer.
Dora the Explorer.
Hargana Constrictor enters the battlefield with 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Each creature you
Nobody plays Magic anymore.
What's next
You'd
week's
be
topic?
surprised.
Damn, Christian.
I don't know.
I'm not dating a Christian.
We'll figure it out next week.
We don't plan these.
These are
Maybe that's why we didn't take off yet.
by the seat of our pants.
Next week's topic is please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
You can't light a cigarette in here.
I know I can't, so I'm going outside.
All right, guys. See you next week. 3.